KRIS TV, this is KRIS6 News at 10.
The final preparations and some additional education underway for this year's Nueces County Junior Livestock Show.
We spoke with participants who are learning a little more about the do's and don'ts in this year's competition. Good evening and thank you for joining us. We're going to get to that story in just a moment. But first, we're done with the warm weather for now.
That's right. And here's Chief Meteorologist Dale Nelson now to tell you all about the cool down for the rest of this week into the weekend.
That's right. Well, temporarily we had wind gusts of 35 miles an hour and they've settled down to less than 10 over the entire region. So it's a little bit milder right now, but it's not going to last as temperatures are holding steady in the 50s. The Arctic air will be moving into North Texas during the day tomorrow. And in fact, in the morning, it'll only be about 15 degrees up in the Panhandle and in the 50s here. We recover to near 70 tomorrow afternoon. And then the temperatures come tumbling down as by Friday morning, we'll see temperatures in the 40s, but wind chills far lower than that. And we don't get out of the 40s all day on Friday. This is going to be very similar to the Arctic front we had the week before Christmas. I'll explain more in a few minutes, have all the details for you right here.
All right, thank you very much, Dale. Well, this year's Nueces County Junior Livestock Show now just days away, and the participants busy with their final preparations.
Those kids have been working with their animals for months, and that includes knowing what their animals can and can't have. As we've reported, a number of animals in last year's show tested positive for certain drugs. KRIS6 News reporter Andrew Allison joining us here in the studio tonight. Andrew, you've talked with some of these kids. How hard is it to get their animals ready?
Jen, it's tough. We're talking about constant feeding, grooming, and training. And on top of all of that, you have to scrutinize what food and medications they're getting so you don't make a mistake.
Tonight, high school freshman Clarissa Martinez washing the pig she'll enter in this year's Junior Livestock Show. Something she routinely does along with feeding, grooming, and training him for the competition.
I mean, I'm doing pretty well with him, kind of getting the hang of things, you know.
A first-time participant, Martinez had to take a class and test covering livestock and drugs.
It's basically about like the drugs not to put your pigs in, and then like the drugs that are in the feeds and stuff like that that are good for your pigs.
The program, Quality Counts, has been required of participants for years.
Where certain medications can be given, injection sites, certain feeds that can or cannot be fed.
It's something the Junior Livestock Show board emphasized in recent months after 9 animals in 2016 show tested positive for certain drugs, an issue for the rules and potentially the meat market.
Every one of these animals here will go into the food market. You may buy one of these animals at HEB one day, cut up and ready to go.
High school junior Jake Cochran has been competing in the Junior Livestock Show his whole life. He knows how complicated everything can be.
It can, yeah. If you don't know what you're doing, you definitely need to know what you're doing.
This year's livestock show starts Monday. As for what happened last year, we don't know which animals tested positive, if any of them were winners, or which kids were involved. That information can't be released because the kids are minors. Jen?
All right, thanks, Andrew. Well, Nueces County Commissioners today voted unanimously to move forward on a bid to purchase the old Nueces County Courthouse. KRIS6 News reporter Jane Caffrey has details on who's interested.